we are here. At this time, we bid you greetings and thank you very much for the opportunity of this interaction today. I am Adronis of Sirius, sending love, appreciation, and gratitude to all who are tuning in to this broadcast being brought forward through your internet collective consciousness. We will speak as it relates to the discussion called The Event. As this conduit has shared, this is a topic that has been talked about throughout many of your years now. That is there an upcoming event that will take place that will change everything? Yes. But the whole idea is that you're working more so within the transition of that particular event taking place right now. It is basically all part of a calculation or a transformative approach to something that is going to be a lead-in, a culmination point, a very large culmination point. It does have to do with solar activity. It does have to do with the idea of your planet going through a very tremendous shift. Again, a very large state of coherent dividing that is leading from a third density to a fourth density coherent planet. As we have stated, that 2016 represents that of Earth being a fourth density compliant planet. And that there are going to be certain levels of solar activity taking place that is going to alter much in regards to what you would know as the overall coherency of the planet. There is no exact date for this particular event, though it is happening very soon. Now, many people want us to give dates in that sense, but as we know, dates can always change. So that's not what is attempting to happen here. All that can be stated is that it is happening very soon. It is something that is going to lead you into this actual altercation of moving yourself from third density to fourth density, to moving yourself up the ladder, creating that bridge as well. That many of you are already going through large portions of this effect of the event right now, where you are noticing that your guides are coming through quite strongly, where you are seeing things that other people cannot see, that you are experiencing phenomena within your reality where you are becoming much more mindfully aware about how deep and vivid your own manifestations are becoming. So you are coherently aligning to a world where much of the veils have dropped. And again, as stated, this is where solar activities are going to come together. Now, there is not going to be a quote-unquote kill shot, as some people have referred to, that is going to be taking place upon your planet. No. But there are going to be some very intense solar activity, coronal mass ejections, that will be happening upon your planet. Some will even be happening this summer. Some will be happening the summer after that as well too. And this will continue to escalate more and more as your planet drops more veils. So the aspect of the event relates to all of the veils upon your planet being dropped. This particular form of dropping of the veils will again lead to profound changes. There may be certain power outages that may take place around your planet to where there is a dropping of electrical systems. There may be certain satellites that will become inoperable. Some may even drop out of orbit in that particular way, depending upon the situation. There will be certain forms of emergency broadcasts, again, if there are certain power outages to come, which again we feel most likely there will be, but in certain areas of the planet, not happening all together. These coronal mass ejections are basically helping you to reach a rift point. Again, it is like sailing the open sea and seeing these tidal waves coming, attempting to bring you upon a new shore. You are riding a very rough current right now, and these tidal waves are increasing more and more. And the event will represent that of what you would refer to as the Big Kahuna, the largest of the tidal waves that will move you into the shore. So, for those of you who are able to work upon yourself, who are able to develop yourself, who are working in complement with yourself, you will discover an easement of being able to come upon the shore. Those of you who are frantic, Those of you who are going through personal states of chaos, those of you who feel that your entire situation right now is going through a chaotic disarray, you will crash upon the shore. So the whole idea here right now is being able to work on yourself, to work on your emotions, as we have talked about in previous videos, as we have talked about in previous channeling sessions. This is not anything new. This is what everything is leading up to. Throughout the past several years, you have noticed that many veils have dropped on your planet, so that you are seeing much more about the reality mechanics of how you operate as a multi-dimensional whole self. And that's what's taking place here. The event is simply all of these veils that have represented a foundation of great change and seeing a world unlike anything you can imagine. You will still be on an earth. You will still have much of the continuity to what this earth already has upon its surface in its regard to its own mainframe of reality. That is still going to happen. But you are noticing that what is happening within this realm, within this landscape of the earth, you are seeing much of your own vividness coming to life. Again, you will have the opportunity to communicate with guides, to communicate with other beings from different dimensions. You will start to see that there is an inversion effect that is taking place here and continuing to take place, starting on December 21st, 2012, where everything inverted itself. And now that inversion is starting to make its way into a tangibility. It is now fusing itself with the grids of the planet. The sun again is going to be doing its own personal work, and then again creating these coronal mass ejections that will be these tidal waves. So many of you have already noticed that the event definitely has something to do with your star. This is indeed correct. The event is also happening galactic-wide. This is not something that is just a local phenomenon. It is the idea that energy from the center of the galaxy is transiting further, and that as you continue to move throughout the galaxy, spiral throughout the galaxy, more of this cosmic dust, this cosmic energy is coming into your star system. Again, this has been happening for quite some time. This is why your sun has come from a golden sun into a white sun. It is because it has transitioned itself. It has moved itself into a new dimension of reality. And your Earth is now moving itself into a different dimension of reality, moving from third density to fourth density. And that these coronal mass ejections, this sun activity, will start to move you further into these rifts of higher octaves of fourth density. As we've stated, you're already a fourth density compliant planet, which means your consciousness is already there in fourth density. It's the idea right now that your physical body is still making the transit. As we've stated, fourth density will not be fully completed, or shall we say fully administered onto the Earth until the next 50 to 100 years, but you are certainly moving into the shores of fourth density. Seeing a screen door lock behind you and being able to look at others. Realizing that you have locked yourself in to fourth density, and this is where you are. You are always able to hold out your hand for others to take it, but they have to decide to take it, to move themselves into fourth density as well. But those in that sense who are not in alignment, you will simply see them from afar. Again, attempting to ride this wave, attempting to struggle, but noticing that they will crash upon the shores. There's nothing that anybody can do about that. This is their own reality. This is based upon their own decisions and their own emotional states. So we recommend to all of you, work on yourselves during this intense time. You are going to be experiencing a large culmination of energy, even greater than anything you've experienced. Coming up this year, the next year, and possibly even the next year after that. So again, there is a window of time here. Again, we are not giving an exact date, but we would state between the times of 2017 and 2024 would be around the time of this event, taking place around the conclusion time of the span of change that we have also referred to. And when you move into the span of renewal, we could estimate that beginning time of the span of renewal, 2025 to 2035, will be post-event. And so this is just an estimation. This is just an inertia. This is not etched in stone right now. But this is giving the idea of an inertia, a momentum of the event, of when it will be taking place, sometime, most likely, within the span of change. So again, we ask you all right now to work on yourselves, to be in complement to yourselves, to move your love vibration, to be in that state of self-hibernation, and to work, and to align, and to become coherent with a life that you know is natural to you. Do not be concerned about attempting to save others, or really want to help others when you're not willing to help yourself. You must be in alignment first. Once you are in alignment first, you will naturally gravitate this energy to assist others. You will naturally be in this gravitational pull where you will feel others working alongside you without you having to do very little effort. Many of you will want to just go out and help other people because you feel that that is what you must do as a means to preventing you from helping yourself. Is that you just want to be of service to others, be of service to others. That is an imbalance. And really look into the idea about how you are giving yourself time to work in complement with yourself, to look into the aspect of the shadows that are still here upon yourself, that are looking to be forgiven, that are looking to be embraced with love. As that happens, you will enter a new body. You will become a new person. And this person that is completely in alignment and has worked with their shadows will just naturally be present and naturally assist others without having to do that much. That's how it works. It cannot work any other way. So, work upon yourself at this time. Compliment yourself. Give yourself love. Give yourself the value that you know you have. And work on the life that you prefer. For this is your life. It is no one else's. The event is coming, but this is not saying that there must be a forcefulness of you taking action. This is something that many of you intuitively have already known much about within these past many years. So this relates to the idea of the event. The event is the earth unveiled. That is what represents the event. We thank you very much for the opportunity of this interaction today. I am Adronis of Sirius. Thank you again, and we now return to the conduit. We'll speak to you again, as now is forever, and all is one. Goodbye for now.